Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
He is the lead singer and guitarist of 30 Odd Foot Grunts. Is that of Grunts? 30
Grunts.
Odd Foot of Grunts.
It's 30 Odd Foot of Grunts.
One of my favorite bands of all time. No disrespect to you guys. You guys are fine. I like indie rock. I like alt country rock, but
That's not what the style of my music is.
yeah, no, I know that's the style that these guys have. I just like what you do so much. How would you describe? By the way, Russell Crowe is here. Hello.
I don't need to be here. Look, I'm not here to talk about music. I'm here to talk about my film work.
Your film work. Oh, we're having a musical show. I thought that you were here to talk about 30 Odd Foot of Grunts, my favorite band.
No.
Great band name, too.
Great.
Really rolls off the tongue. Sometimes you forget the of.
There was a working title that was called 60 Stone of Giant's Lore.
60 Stone of Giant's Lore.
Yeah.
I like that just as much. I say 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
I
You
like
can't
obscure
lose.
measurements and prepositional phrases.
So you don't want to talk about your music at all? Because you have two fellow musicians here. You guys could find a lot in common. Are you with BMI or ASCAP?
Look, I have a limited experience with BMI,
Limited experience.
but I'm a big fan of ASCAP.
Really? I don't know what that means. You have limited experience with BMI, but you're a big fan of ASCAP.
Dark sexual techniques.
Oh, okay. So, no, I'm talking about the
ass cap. That's what you think that is. That's not what that is.
That's no,
No, that's when you put a cap on you.
no. In a BMI, it doesn't have
No,
anything to do with the bowel movement.
No, I'm certain that it does.
Okay.
You're telling me that I haven't been in a hotel room, stared at myself in a broken mirror?
Do you know
Play
George
with
Zimmer,
little-
by the way? You guys are both very sexual
Look,
immediately.
look, I've just retreated into the shadows back here. I'm just enjoying this from a distance of about 10 to 12 feet.
All right, let me talk to Russell if I could. Russell, you're here to...
I've been here the whole time while you're staring at me and telling me I'll talk to you when I want to.
Okay.
You want to talk to me?
No, I do
I'm
want
here
to
to promote my fucking movie. It's called Noah.
Wow.
It's called... What is this
It's
now?
called Noah.
Nuh?
It's called Noah.
No.
The biblical story of the man who survived the flood of the deluge. What's the fucking problem with it?
Noah.
I saved the fucking world.
Oh,
Look, you say it Noah, mate. That's not how I'm going to say it, okay?
it's nuh. That's how you pronounce
Scott, I want you to look in my eyes and imagine that I'm a twinkling father figure, okay?
it. Sure.
The
okay.
good Lord puts $100 in your pocket. What do you do with it?
Like, spend it?
Wrong. Fuck.
What?
What you do is you multiply it. You take $100 bill, you find a mate with another $100 bill, you put it on an arc, you survive the flood.
Oh, okay. So if
Two
you
by two, afterwards it multiplies.
if you found another $100 bill and put it on an arc, all of a sudden that it would multiply. Okay, I understand.
That's the way it works.
Okay.
That's why I signed on to the project.
Was Noah's family the only people that were on the ark,
Look.
or is it?
Matt, you're getting him upset here.
Matt, look, I didn't meet you, man. I don't have a problem with you
Sorry.
being here, Cross. I usually have everyone either arrested or put in a temporary confinement.
I'm sorry.
When I come into a room somewhere. Look, if you're going to talk to me,
Okay, I will.
I thought it was a good question, Matt, but you're obviously
I
upsetting
didn't-
him.
I'm sorry,
Mr. Crowe, that's Matt, and I'm Rhett, just so we are introduced.
and now
It's
and
nice
I'm,
to meet you.
And I'm going to deal with you too.
No,
Did you say Red, by the way? Is that really your name, Red? Have I been getting it wrong this whole time?
no,
It's Rhett.
it's Rhett.
And are you saying Mad?
Mad.
Mad. Okay, great. So Rhett and Mad. And yeah, now you guys have met.
I'm Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I know you're Russell Crowe.
Look, I'm Russell Crowe, mate. What's the problem?
Okay, no, I know you are. So
I'm a gladiator.
you're not really a gladiator, I
Look,
think.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
Okay. But you...
I've just decided that I only believe certain things.
Okay. Now, but Matt has a good question. We want to hear about this new movie, Nuh.
There are no good questions. Only good answers.
Jennifer Connelly is your wife in the movie, right?
Fine.
Your wife.
Sure.
Okay. So it was you and your whole family that's on the ark. And
Did you get to take your kids, or is it just your...
Look, what I wanted to do, I got down and I studied. I went and I looked up Noah's life, and I looked at what he was like. I tried to get in his head.
Yeah.
I went, oh, he's surrounded by water.
Yeah.
What is that like?
So how did you do that? Did you surround yourself with water?
Well, I read the script underwater.
Wow.
I have a little tub. I put my head down in it. That's how I read the script for the first time. I have an underwater pad. It was invented by the Sony Corporation.
When you say script, are you talking about the Bible or the movie script?
No, I would take the Bible. I had a box full of Bibles, and I would go down into my little tub. There's a little hot tub outside right next to my pool. I'd go down in there, and I would read as much of the Bible as I could in about 4 minutes before it turned to pulp.
Before the pages disintegrated.
Yeah, and that's how I went through the book of Genesis over and over and over again every day. I would run half a marathon and then come back, read the book of Genesis until it turned to pulp in my hot tub. So right now my hot tub is basically a pile of pulpy biblical papers.
Oh wow! Does it clog you up the drains at all, or?
It started to. I had to eliminate parts of the Bible, not for theological reasons, but I had to start pulling parts of the Bible out.
Sure, because you want a clean hot tub.
This is Matt asking a question.
Matt,
there's not a
look,
ton.
Matt,
There's not a.
I'm a big fan. I've admired you for years. Why don't you look? Why have some self-respect, man?
Okay. My question though is about you don't. There's not a lot in the Bible about Noah. It's like just a few little bits and stuff. So,
Are you looking at the word count?
No, I think I know.
Wait, are you calling him a count? And
there's limited information
like
in
Count
the story,
Dracula?
though, but I'm just like, how did you turn it into a whole movie?
That's a literalism I'm not prepared to interpret. Wait, I cut you off there. What was it, man?
I said there's not a ton about Noah.
Yeah, it's not like one of the greatest stories in the Bible. You just
said there's not a ton about Noah.
There's not a lot of content. I mean, it's like.
Would you rather have a fucking movie opening at the end of March about fucking Samson and Delilah? Is that a picture you'd rather see?
That sounds good, actually.
Well, I bought the fucking rights to it, so you might see it soon.
Okay.
I have the rights to Samson and Delilah, and if I have the option, if I want to knock over a fucking temple and kill all the extras in it. That's how I make these movies.
Would that be you and Jennifer Connelly as well? Samson and Delilah? Would she be cutting your hair? And
look, I'm open to it, but it would take so long. I've got to get this Noah thing done if I'm going to do the entire Bible. That Russell Crowe does the Bible.
I'm pretty sure it's done. It's coming out pretty soon.
Do you believe? Are you? I don't know. Are you? I'm a Catholic, but I'm. I don't believe all of it. But
so you believe? Do you believe in Noah?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, there might have been somebody, but I don't believe in what they call the Great Flood, or I believe that dinosaurs were much longer ago than.
So wait a minute.
With the
I think
the
Noah existed, but he took all the dinosaurs, and that's what they're talking about when they talk about animals. And it was like a Jurassic Park kind of situation on a boat. That is a movie I'd like to see.
Look, mate, there's plenty of valid interpretations, and I have respect for multiple traditions. Whatever anybody believes about the Ark, there's some people who believe that Noah literally was a man, and he brought animals 2 by 2 on an ark that was curved and wooden, like you see in the picture books. There's people that believe that.
No dinosaurs.
And I've got to respect those people. There's also people like Scott who believe that there was dinosaurs and that Noah had a spaceship instead of an ark on this planet.
That's even better. A spaceship full of dinosaurs, like dinosaur spaceship.
And that we came from another planet, where we came from Mars, or we came from Venus, and that's what we came here for.
So you were on Mars.
Right, that the deluge was a metaphor for the destruction of the planet.
Like a meteorite shower.
Look, I think either way you fall down on it, those are both rational ways to believe, to look at the Noah's Ark. I don't want to say myth, I want to say narrative. So look, it doesn't matter if you don't believe that Noah is true. Maybe you believe in Atlantis. That's also perfectly valid.
Oh, that would be good too. Like Atlantis, everything, like it rained so much that all of a sudden it created the lost city of Atlantis, and that's where you guys developed gills.
Yeah, and was that then the flood in Atlantis? Did that happen to Atlantis during the flood, or is that a whole different? I don't know. These are different traditions.
The hell are you guys?
Is that in the movie? Is that in the movie?
Yeah. What is your movie?
I filmed there was an entire hour we filmed. We built Atlantis and we had it being flooded. We knew we were going to cut it out before we went in. In the script, the pages were colored differently. We knew going in
These are going to be deleted scenes.
Yep, we filmed it anyway. And we flooded Atlantis, we killed all the extras, and then we deleted, and the footage is gone. You can't see it.
How do you flood? Meaning Atlantis was above the sea, and then you flooded it, and everyone was killed? Because it would be hard to flood mer people.
Oh wait,
and kill them.
Look, am I confusing stuff? Was Atlantis always underwater?
I wonder. Maybe it was above the water, and that's when it flooded everyone. Through evolution, everyone grew gills because they. Yeah.
I don't know anything about that nonsense.
Okay.
Look, I keep my head clear because I exercise every day. Maybe you should get out there sometime, Scott.
Okay, that's right. You're running all the time. I look at your Twitter, and you're running and lifting weights.
Look, you can follow me on Twitter for updates on some asshole at a hotel checkout desk, or how much I ran that day, or what my fucking pulse is.
Why are you so overweight, though? Because you're.
What do you mean I'm fucking overweight?
I mean, you're like a chunky guy.
I'm healthy in a way a bear is healthy. Are you afraid of a bear? You should be afraid of me. I could rip your fucking face. I want to rip your face.
You seem really angry. I'm just wondering, do you feel like you're an angry person?
If I was angry, would I have a quiet voice like this?
That's
Can I ask you
What
that?
happened?
That's a good point.
What
Red,
happened at the hotel?
What do you mean the hotel?
You mentioned a hotel desk.
Yeah, there's that famous thing of you yelling at a dude.
Oh, you threw a phone.
I
Is that
ripped the
somebody else?
telephone. Yeah, I ripped the
you threw
telephone out of a
phone.
wall. Threw it across
Why'd you
the
do
room.
that?
Why did you do that?
Yeah.
Well, because I didn't see any fucking swords that I could stab him with. Why else would I do it?
Wow.
I guess that makes sense. I mean,
Threw the fucking telephone at her because I didn't see any blunt objects.
Right.
To beat him to death with. Look, what I'm saying is, you've got to be committed to your art. You want to make a picture
Yeah.
To your arc.
You cannot be beholden to one. That's very true. That's a really smart remark.
That's what I thought you said. I'm sorry.
that's a very smart arc. In a lot of ways, right?
Now hold on a second. I feel like I'm running a half marathon around me right now.
Mentally?
I feel like I'm being punished.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to be flip about this movie that's obviously very important to you.
Look, the film is important. We spent so much money on it. It cost $2 billion to make.
What? That's
Cost-
too much
I heard
money.
I heard this about it. I heard that that they tested it in front of a bunch of religious groups and
Right.
and
Yes.
they the first test was Darren Aronofsky's original cut. They didn't like that because they thought it was off Bible or whatever, and then they recut it. They thought it would be closer to get Catholics and Christians to come to see it more, but then they still didn't like it, so they decided to fuck it and just use Darren's original version. Is that true?
It's true. I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care. I made it. I made it. I made it because I have a fetish for Christianity, because I look at the Bible, I look at the Noah story, and I think it's interesting. I think it would be fantastic to be a person that outlives everyone. I just always wanted to be in a boat and watch a bunch of people drown and be the one person that survives. Some people call it a sociopath. Some people call it someone who wants a massive global genocide. I just think it sounds like fun to be the person that goes, "Oh, you all died and I didn't." I just think that's fucking fun, and I got to make it real.
You know, with climate change, as they call it, climate change. Come on, it's global warming. It might happen. Did you get to keep the boat? You know, just in case it does happen.
Of course, I have the boat. It was a dry run. What do you think?
Oh, so you made the movie to sort of prepare yourself for what happens if.
Look, it's going to happen. It's already happening. You know, the ice caps are melting. The seawater's rising everywhere. We're seeing these massive superstorms. Of course, we're going to need a boat. Not only do I have a boat, I have several of them.
Several arcs?
Well, yes, because, you know, when you're filming with an arc and one of them gets temperamental,
You need a stunt
on
arc.
set, you need a stunt arc to come in.
Wow, so you have a bunch of these boats. Are you going to let any humans on it?
Absolutely fucking not.
Why?
I have 5 of them. 3 of them are going to be empty.
Was it just empty boats?
Yep, just
Why?
floating around, just to prove the concept.
Well, what's going to be on the other two?
Well, one of the other 2 is, well, there's a one that's a wild card, and
What do you mean when you say
well,
wild card?
it's gonna have a lot of it's gonna have a lot,
catch can?
It's gonna have a lot of booby traps in it. It's gonna have a lot of it's gonna be like a Super Mario Brothers level where
Okay.
if you can get on it without getting sliced to death, then you get to survive. But mostly, chances are it's not gonna be a working arc for you. Look, if you do, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna see you in the future world, and I'm gonna go, hey, you made it, or whatever, your grandchildren or your great grandchildren, whenever humanity meets again.
Will there be coins as well that people can collect?
Yeah, you can jump up and hit bricks. I tested it all out. You jump up and you hit bricks and they leak gold coins.
Wow, this sounds amazing. I actually want to be on that one.
You want to be on that arc?
Yeah.
Well, it's underneath Cincinnati.
So, Mad, this sounds great for you.
Maybe
your brother could,
I think they believe that. I've heard that. That has always been a long-term legend, Cincinnati legend.
Who's going to be on your arc?
Ohio
then?
River?
You all right there?
The animals are on your arc, though, right?
Are you bringing animals, or what are you bringing?
Look, I'm bringing animals, but it's not going to be 2x2 like that bullshit you see in the Bible.
Oh, yeah?
It's not. Look, I believe in some of the things in the Bible happened, but I believe that they were done by human beings. So I'm not serving some god. My god is myself. Okay. My god is the artistic, trueness that I see as an artist.
Autistic? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he did. He
I
said
might as well have
he's on
said
a
that,
spectrum.
Sure. Look, I have an affected accent.
I wondered about that. It seems real put on.
Well, I was raised by whisperers.
Oh, okay.
Like horse whisperers? Or
No, I was raised by very quiet people.
Oh, okay. Why were they so quiet? Did you live in like a library?
Well, it was like a monastery.
Oh, okay. Like a
It
monastery.
was like a monastery, but there was no religious affiliation.
Oh, okay. Just a lot of people being quiet.
Yeah, it was very quiet. It was advertised that way.
Wait, it was advertised.
Well, it was socially, culturally, we were just whisperers.
This is Matt again. I have a question. Why aren't you bringing 2 of all the animals?
I'm glad that you remember that because I wanted to talk about.
Matt.
I don't want to be tied down to bringing 2 animals.
But then aren't these? So they
No,
they
I say
multiply?
bring one. Bring one fucking horse, and if it can figure out how to survive, I think great.
Oh.
And if
So then the horse and the zebra will have to have a baby together.
Yeah.
Look, try it out. I'm sick of these fucking animals. Don't you look around at these animals in this world and you go, oh, boring.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get
I'm tired of seeing an elephant that just grabs things with its nose. Guess what? If I grabbed something with my nose, somebody would shit on me.
Let's get a lion fucking an owl or something. You know what I mean?
Yes, and look.
Let's make the future fabulous.
You're cursing a lot, Scott.
Make the lion lay down with the lamb. If they don't want to, then fuck. The Bible was wrong. I'm going to prove that.
Yeah. Wow, this sounds amazing.
I'm going to bring in one of animals I like. I'm going to bring in 2 of some of them. Sure, if you want them around, sure. 2
What
of them.
about spiders?
Spiders? I'm going to bring about 50 spiders.
50 spiders? Why?
But different species.
Why? Who wants spiders in the future?
Yeah, but they're so easy to kill.
And they're good luck.
You're bringing them just to kill them?
Well, look, you don't kill spiders. I don't know how you run your household, but if the way I run my ark, I don't kill spiders because you want them to eat the insects.
Yeah.
Okay, I know they're necessary.
They eat the fly. What eats the spider? And then
Look, when we did the dry run for the Noah film,
Cat ate the spider.
Oh yeah.
I don't like spiders. I don't like it. I don't. Sure they eat flies and all that kind of stuff, but I'll just swat flies.
perhaps you'll die.
Maybe.
Look, what we learned doing the dry run of the apocalypse and the mass die-off of humanity doing the film Noah, what we learned from that is that some of the animals are cunts, okay? And I don't want fucking cockroaches and little, lime bugs laying around.
Yeah, cockroaches and lime bugs. Who needs those?
No, so you got to have plenty of spiders. You got to have lots of sheep, okay? I can't emphasize enough. You got to have
Why so many
fucking
sheep?
Look, you don't need to know exactly why you need sheep on the ark. I'm saying is
Clothing
you're
and then for food.
300 days in an ark. It's dark.
Companionship. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting, mate. I'm not saying that, okay? What I'm saying
implying
is sometimes I have insomnia.
Yeah, you got
So you
count
need to
them.
count them?
I need to count sheep.
Oh, okay.
Look, I count sheep and I need physical live sheep.
Okay, I understand.
You can make sweaters too.
I count them and I slaughter them after I count them. That's how I keep count because it's hard.
Wait, so because otherwise you lose count.
So I've brought on there were 80,000 sheep that I brought on.
Wow.
During principal photography.
Oh, this sounds like an expensive movie.
I killed all but 8 of them during filming.
Any of
And
that wind up in the finished cut?
well, yeah, there's going to be it's all going to be an Easter egg on the DVD.
Oh, great.
We
So
see sheep getting killed and killed and killed.
that sounds like an amazing DVD.
Does anything happen in the silhouettes?
Hey there. Hey, George.
Sure, Simmy, yeah. A lot of it happened in the silhouette. Yeah, sure. There was plenty of stuff. You ever count sheep? You ever count sheep in a bucket of ox?
You're gonna like the way you survive the deluge. I guarantee it.
Thank you, George. Yes, we guarantee it. George, just hang back for a second.
Hold on a second, wait, George. It's getting dark in here.
Oh, stop turning down the lights again, George.
No, it's fine. Look, I'm okay with this feeling, all right?
Oh, really? Have you ever done a movie completely in the dark?
Yeah, I've done a movie completely in the dark.
Which one?
Well, I didn't release it. It was called Apocrypha.
Apocrypha.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It was deliberately boring. Look, what I wanted to point out something. When I filmed, oh god, it feels so good.
What are you guys doing?
God,
The silhouette is very sexual looking over here.
Door's locked again.
You're gonna like your opening weekend.
Stop guaranteeing things.
I really guarantee it.
What is going on behind the silhouette there?
look, all that's happening is look. This is something that happens between people when they're on an ark, Scott.
Is George Zimmer going to get on the ark?
Well, look, he locked the doors. He locked the doors.
Wait, are we in one of your arcs right now?
Look, this could be a functioning escape arc if you want it to.
The door is locked. I checked. This is Matt.
This is scary.
This is scary.
Why does it have to be scary? Look,
just
I'm
saying-
getting a free blowjob from a man with a beard. Look, we're 6 blokes, okay? But this is the way it's going to work. This is why I want to get past the idea of 2 by 2 by 2. We've got to liberate. If there's going to be a new world, look, last time it happened, people were like, oh, great, we're going to have God. Fuck that. This time, we're going to have sex with everybody. So I'm only bringing animals that are down to fuck. I'm only bringing people that are down. That's the rule for the next world.
You're only bringing animals that are down to clown?
Look, what I'm saying is, if you're going to have an ark, if you're going to destroy most of the population of all living things on this planet, besides the plants, they're going to come back. They don't need to fuck their little cunts. Look, what you're going to do, you got to get down with a blowjob. That's fucking right. That's fucking right now.
Okay, come on,
Okay,
guys. All
so-
right.
No, he's really getting into it.
What
He's
animal?
got his tongue, right now he's got his tongue on one of my balls. That's
Oh,
just
come
the
on,
perfect feeling.
guys.
The other one's dropping loose down his chin, and oh god, it's hairy.
I thought I was going to
So
let my
rad.
kids listen to this.
Yeah, I don't think they should.
I don't think I should do that.
I don't think I'll let my future children listen to this either.
It looks weird in
like
silhouette.
You're
It
gonna like
does.
the way you learn your vocabulary.
It looks kind of like a kangaroo in silhouette.
I'm not sure where George. I'm not sure which one is George.
Look,
Yeah.
beware. I can be present anywhere at the same time as long as I'm in the same shadow zone.
All right. Tell you what, we need to go to another break if that's okay. Rhett,
Scott,
can
I
you-
think this interview is going great.
I think it's amazing. I love learning about the Bible and
I think we should nominate this for a primetime potty award.
a primetime potty award, not like those daytime potty awards.
Mr. Crowe seems a lot less angry. I'm just going to say he
Yeah.
seems a lot less
Right.
angry.
Look,
How
and
come
look,
you guys won't let me leave?
I don't nut all at once. I don't have a big cataclysmic nut, like a big deluge or anything. Like I let it flow out, just sort of sucking it.
Wait, is that
sort of
what
dripping out.
is that part of Noah? Is that what happened to the flood?
Look, I'm saying, look, as above, so below.
All right.
Familiar with the works
Yeah.
of magical history.
It's time to play a little something we call Would You Rather.
You want to just go for it again? Yeah, that's no problem. Go for it.
The Would You Rather theme should not be the soundtrack to what is going on right now.
Look,
okay?
you said be quiet. I'm being quiet, okay? I've got to concentrate if I'm not going to use my voice. What do you want from me? Oh, God. Oh,
All right.
fuck.
Just, God.
Take it
All
like
right,
a
guys,
tart.
it's time
Take
to-
it like a tart, you fucking slut.
Come on.
Door's still locked.
Yeah. Sorry about this, Mad.
It's okay.
All right.
You
It's
think
time-
this is bad? Try being in an ark. It's closed with pitch and tar.
Okay.
Really, that's all you have to put to hold together the entire arc is just pitch and tar?
That's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't want people to get in. You don't want people to get out. You can't let the floodwaters come in.
Pitch and tar. Yeah. What's the difference there?
The ones they're the same. I don't know.
Well, a pitch is also a rugby field.
It's true, but we're not talking about homophones. We're just talking about what's the difference between... Okay, never mind. We're getting wildly off topic here. It's time to play Would You Rather. Guys, we all know how this is played, right?
Pitch or tar?
Pitch or tar? Yeah, what would you rather? Mad?
Tar.
Tar, okay.
Go with tar.
Rad?
Pitch.
Pitch. George? Okay, great. And Russell?
Oh, God.
Okay, great. See, that is an example of how it's played. People send me Would You Rather scenarios to our Twitter, which is at
Okay.
CBBWYR. I will read them out loud. I will then open the floor for questions, during which you are free to ask me any question you like about either of the scenarios in order to help narrow down your choice. There's a lot of information that I have that is not contained within the question.
Okay.
Don't vote early. Don't say, oh, I already know, because
But how
there's-
many questions can I ask?
as many as you like until the floor is closed. There will be no warning.
Okay.
What is going on back there in the silhouette? There will be no warning about when the floor is closed for questions. But after that, you may ask no
Okay.
more questions.
Okay.
We will then vote. We'll tally up the points. We'll figure out who the winner is.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds okay. I wish I could leave though.
I don't
Okay.
want to intimidate anybody, but I've answered 14 questions correctly in the last 6 months.
Really? For who's
Out of-
asking?
I'm just practicing some tweets.
Okay, very good. All right, this comes to us from Mark Doughton. Mark Doughton asks, would you rather live in a world where every year it rained guns for a full day, or where it rained fish hamburgers for a month? Would you rather live in a world where every year it rained guns for a full day, or where it rained fish hamburgers for a month? I'm opening the floor for questions. Have at thee.
What? Okay, so just gun everywhere. It rained everywhere in that world, so there was no place it wasn't raining.
It was a lot like the upcoming movie starring Russell Crowe, Noah,
Gotcha.
where it rained everywhere in the world, and it was raining not water but guns.
24 hours of just guns coming
24
down.
hours, just a deluge of guns.
Okay. And then the other one's a month of fish burgers.
Yes, and that is
30 days of fish burgers. Okay.
31 sometimes. It depends on the month. It
Okay.
might be 28. I mean,
This is Red. I have a question. Guns, proper guns,
Gun?
with
Gun?
guns,
Gun
with
style?
like bullets or like Nerf dart guns.
it also rains bullets. And at the speed and velocity that bullets travel when shot by a gun.
Hold on a second. I've got a question about that.
Yes, Russell.
I have to jump ahead because I had another question. But the bullets that are raining,
Yes.
are they anthropomorphic bullets like in Super Mario Brothers that you can hop on in order to send them falling down to the ground?
Yes, of course. Yes. So it's a lot like what you probably have in your second arc.
Yes.
Sure, it is.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited about that.
Yeah.
Now, this is my other question was,
Yes.
if
I already know what I want, but go ahead.
See, that's a classic would you rather blunder right there, Matt.
It is?
Yeah, you can't vote early. You can't tell people you already have made up your mind because what if something comes up
My
in
mind
one of
could
these
change,
questions?
but okay.
Sure, but
No.
let's not vote early.
look, my question is with the scenario where it's raining fish burgers for a month.
Yes.
Is it exactly a month or could it be 40 days and 40 nights?
It can be 40 days or 40 nights. Actually, this is
So it
in
rains a month and then another 10 days.
another 10 days. Well, it's in a
You're moving the goalpost though on this thing. It was a month now. It's
Well, that's what I'm saying is
almost
this
a
is
month
in-
and a
Look,
half.
if you're going to
It is-
object, Matt, if you're going to object right now to the goalpost being moved, you're not going to like it when there's a fucking flood that comes in and wipes everything
No,
out.
I know.
What I'm
You're
saying
going to
is
be wishing
this
you
is-
were on my ark, licking a sheep's
I
testicles.
don't want to be on your ark. I wish somebody just
You don't wanna
unlock
be
the
on the
door.
ark.
I just want to get out. I just want somebody to unlock the door.
This is a world where there are less months in a year and they last 40 days.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's 9 months, nine and a half months.
Like the antediluvian world.
my
Yeah.
answer hasn't changed.
This is a world that is based upon the birth cycle where there are just 9 months, or the Hugh Grant film. 9 months, and that's
Birth
an entire
cycle.
year. Yeah.
Where he delivers babies on a bicycle.
Yes, exactly.
Birth cycle.
Yeah, that's not a bad movie, actually.
That's
I love
You
that
should,
movie.
you should
Good.
think about this as a follow-up to Mistaken for Strangers.
Okay.
Birth cycle.
birth
Okay.
cycle.
Yeah. So yes, the 40 days, 40 nights. It's raining fish burgers.
And is there sufficient buoyancy in a deluge of fish burgers that an ark could float above it?
Yes, an ark could float on the buns of the fish burgers, and actually the fish are alive. So it's raining live fish surrounded by buns.
Oh, see, that answers my question. I was going to say, are they going to be tasty fish burgers?
They will be tasty once you kill them, but you would have to kill every single
With
fish.
their living fish burgers.
Living fish burgers, yes.
So they have all they're battered and buttered and breaded,
But they're still
not
alive.
cooked yet.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're just
save-
almost waiting to be cooked.
Yes.
Can we save the fish and like put them back in the water and let them live out the rest of their natural lives?
There's no water. It's just hamburger buns everywhere.
God.
Yeah. So no, you may not throw the fish back if that's what you're asking. You're going to have to eat them or store them in order, freeze them somehow.
So if you choose that scenario with 40 days and 40 nights of a fish deluge, and you're floating above it on an ark, but there's no water.
There's no water on this world. Yes.
So then you won't last more than a week in that world. So you wouldn't see it out. You just have to know that it was going to live that way.
Yeah, in a world with no water, everything would turn to desert or ice. I guess it wouldn't be ice because there would be no water. Everything would just turn to desert. You would not belong for this world in that world. Yeah, exactly.
I have a question.
Oh, sure, George.
Hold on. Let me sit up here a second.
Okay, yeah, please sit up by the mic.
Here's my question. Which of the two scenarios has the darker lighting? When it's raining guns or when it's raining fish burgers?
I think just the consistency of the fish burgers makes it very, very dark in the clouds, and so
And the guns would reflect sunlight.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I was wondering, but good. Okay.
Very good. Yes.
So it's dark. It's like a cloakroom.
Yeah, exactly. Matt, seems like you have a question.
I don't.
Why did it seem like that so
the
badly?
same question about the door.
The door.
The
Like,
door. Just when can you leave?
when can we get out?
I don't. I'm not sure if we're ever going to be able.
You're
to
going to
leave.
like the way you ask. I guarantee it.
Open yourself up to having fun, Matt. What do you say? This is not a gloomy national song.
No, I know.
This is a fun.
I just don't like either of the scenarios at all.
You don't like either of them?
No.
You're going to have to live in one.
I know. I'd rather just not have to choose any.
You're going to have to choose,
All right.
and it's up to you to get that information.
Okay, I don't have any more questions though. I
don't
think
have any-
both. I think I have all the. I think
You're
I know
only
what
going
I
to
want.
live a week
I only live a week?
Well, that's in the fish scenario. There is
There's
no
no
water,
water.
and so it turns into an apocalyptic.
Well, then I go with the other one.
Oh, please don't vote early. I'm going to have to dock you some points, Matt. I'm so
So
sorry.
you
I'm
said
gonna...
the one I die in, the other one's just 24 hours of guns.
Well, you die
falling
in
down.
both. What are you immortal or something?
No, yeah, but much
wait,
later in the
are you
scenario
immortal?
one. I'm not.
You're not.
I don't know. I
don't think
think
so.
I don't know.
I mean, no one knows until they know, right? But
Bingo.
I mean, if the vampire Lestat has taught us anything,
Rock
sometimes
stars?
immortals become rock stars.
Yeah.
So you might be vampiric or just some sort of
Lestat
immortal.
taught me a lot.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough decision at this point, but it's up to you to get some answers. Red, what do you have for us? You have a question?
Would you like me to answer?
No.
Okay, yeah, good. I didn't want to answer.
I haven't closed the floor for questions.
Okay.
By the way, there will be no warning.
Listen, I had a really great sushi dinner last night, and I'm wondering, would I be able to have one of the sushi chefs from Hirozen in Los Angeles hang out with me for that last week of my life, making me fantastic sushi the whole time as I die?
The entire time? Yes, you will. Yeah, in fact, he is your lone companion.
Oh, also, in the bullet scenario,
Yes.
is there like a safe or some safe room where I cannot get hit by bullets?
Like a
or
bulletproof
get shot?
room?
Yeah. And is there water?
There is water in the bullet scenario.
Good, there's not.
There is no bulletproof room, but it also rains bulletproof vests. So if you can grab one of those,
Kevlar helmet kind of helmet thing?
it does not rain Kevlar helmets,
But I
but
can get one.
You can buy one, yeah, if you have enough money.
God, I'm changing my vote, I think.
Let me ask you this. In
Yes.
the scenario, it's very important for me to know
Yes,
this.
Russell.
Very
Yes.
important part.
Okay, Russell. No, I'll tell you the answer.
Look, I need to know this.
Okay, no problem. Oh, the floor is closed.
Fuck you, mate.
Wait, I have a question.
Fuck you, mate.
Ah, the floor is closed, Matt. See, this is why you got to get your
But I
questions
just
in.
thought of it.
I'm going to ask my question anyway.
If you want to tempt the wrath of the gods, you can ask your question.
Look, I'm personified Noah. I think I can handle the wrath of the gods.
All right.
Very
I want
rude.
to know in the scenario with the guns raining down. Does each gun that falls into your hands involve like a moral crisis and like a close-up scene where you're like, I guess what has to be done has to be done?
Oh, I wish I could answer that question, but the floor is
I
closed.
just wanted the question out there.
Matt, did you want to ask your question, even
No.
though I cannot answer it?
That was the exact same question, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wow, you guys have a lot in common.
Well, he wrote it down, and I could see what he wrote down before he asked it.
So when you say you just thought of it, you were just reading off of his
I
pad.
read Mr. Crow's paper.
Man,
Yeah.
you should try whispering more, too.
Yeah, have you ever thought about that?
Look, yeah.
You kind of have a low.
Trust me, if you
have-
want what he's getting, you should lower your voice. It's really seductive. And I only mean that in a legalistic, contractual,
Right, of course.
customer satisfaction sense.
All right, we're going to have to vote here. Matt, you've been wanting to vote ever since we started this.
Just so I can go. But yeah, I was going to vote for the gun day because it's just over after 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and apparently in that one, it seems like you don't die after a week. You might die later, but you might live longer. So,
I still feel like you're an immortal and you're trying to tell us that.
well, I don't know if I suspect most of us will die. I'm not sure if I will.
That's interesting because,
Well, I
that's the
can't
other thing.
guarantee
You
it.
may be bulletproof. You've never been shot, right?
We should test this.
Never been shot at.
What do you think?
Never been shot.
I don't. Maybe you have super heroic powers of some sort.
I suspect there's a good chance I do, but I don't.
You don't
we
want
need to test
it.
But
Yeah.
I think you might be right, but
They
Yeah, I
speculate
don't wanna-
about this on the national fan boards. They
it seems presumptuous that I'm immortal. That seems a little bit of a stretch, but I'm not going to just count it out, and I'm let other people talk about it and think about it. But it's not. I don't care.
There's a big
One way.
part of Mistaken for Strangers, your new movie, where people are comparing pictures of people in the 1800s and the 1700s, and comparing pictures of you now and saying this.
I
looks
look
like
like
the
a
same.
lot of people that have been over many different periods of time, many different generations and ages,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I just
it's the beard.
it could be. I could be those people. And I
You
don't-
sort of look like I gotta say, you sort of
I
look
mean,
like
it's
Abe
a day at a
Lincoln
ti-
in a way.
Every day I wake up and it's just about the day. So like 2,000 years ago, that was the same thing. I woke up and that was just what I did that day, and this is where I am today. So I'm not going to say I don't know.
Matt, would you mind?
I'm really digging your vibes here, man. I'm really
Yeah.
digging it. I want to say yes to the project.
Thanks, Mr. Crowe.
Matt, would you mind taking your two fingers and putting them in front of your mustache, just so? Yeah, you kind of look like Abe Lincoln. Were you Abe Lincoln?
I wasn't. I was a friend of Abe Lincoln's from my memories, but that was a long time ago. I
Okay.
don't
Yeah, well,
remember everything about that.
Memories are a lot like scars.
My time.
It tends to just heal over in the brain where we can't remember, every little detail unless you're Mary Lou Henner.
right.
Boy.
Ugh.
Yeah,
She's
how'd
like
you-
an elephant.
How'd you like?
memory.
Would you like to be Mary Lou Henner and then have to remember everything that ever happened on the set of Taxi?
Yeah.
Everything that
I
Danny
wouldn't.
DeVito ever said to you with his twisted mind, boy, I wouldn't want to remember that.
Right.
In any case, what is your vote, Matt?
I said the gun day.
Voted.
The gun day. Oh, no, you were just kind of saying that you were tempted. Oh, okay, so
No,
you do
I'm
want
going
to
to go
vote
with
for
the gun day. I'm going to go with the gun day.
Go with your heart.
I'm not a fish. I don't love fish sandwiches.
You don't love fish sandwiches?
Not really. So it's just so, and then one's over in one day. The other one goes on for 30 or 40 days, depending on what kind of a year. If it's a birth cycle year, and that confuses me too. So I can
It's
stick
just
with the
a
1
really
day gun
confusing
day.
thing.
1 day gun day thing.
1 day gun day.
Yeah.
That's a great slogan for it. 1 day gun day. It's like the purge in a way.
Yeah.
You know, just like 1 day gun day.
Yeah.
And we all, try to take shelter if we can, even though our houses
Find a
are not
spot.
bulletproof.
Just find a spot under a tree, nice thick big tree, and then it's
Grab a vest,
Yep.
buy a Kevlar helmet if you
Take
can
a
afford
nap, and then it's over after 1 day. You know, and that's why I'm voting.
Hopefully you won't be taking an eternal nap by getting rained on by
I never
bullets.
do. I never have.
Yeah. All right. Rad, how do you like to vote?
I'm really torn because both of these are such terrible options. I'm going to go with the fish because, a week is fine. I could take a week.
Sure.
40 years. At some point I'm going to have to die.
Sure.
I don't sing for
You
the
lived
national.
you lived a great life.
Thanks. I think so too.
Yeah.
And and I like fish a lot. I do get the sushi chef. Mm-hmm. I'll drink wine. There's no water. I can drink wine or sake.
For a week. You'll get thirsty, though. I've tried that.
But I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah, so you may as well just keep it going.
Yeah. And I'm a pacifist. And the idea of all those people with all those guns, stupid people with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all have guns. Even I mean, everybody has guns. So it kind of equalizes everything. Everybody's
That's
just
true. I mean, and that's a big point that I wanted to talk about is if everyone had a gun, then everyone would be safe because everyone would know that we're all carrying guns.
Right.
Can I change my vote? You guys totally convinced me. And I'm a good shot. I just realized that. I just remembered. I could kill all y'all fuckers.
Yeah.
Really?
So, okay, you're changing your vote then.
Change my
Okay,
vote.
so we have 2 for the gun
I'm
scenario.
a terrible shot.
Who wants to go next, Russell or George?
Look, we can go either way we want.
Okay, Russell, it seems like you want to go.
It's whatever you want, Scott.
All right, what do you got? Russell?
Look, I'm torn. I'm
Yeah.
really fucking torn between these two scenarios.
Yeah.
Because I like to have the ability for self-defense. I like to have that power. Mm-hmm. I like to have the moment with a gun, the power of a gun. As soon as it's there. It's a weapon in your hand. Mm-hmm. I also like fish. I really fucking like fish. I like floating on them. I like floating on things I feel like an ark wouldn't be able to float.
Are you
in this
gonna?
scenario.
By the way, are you going to bring fish on the ark? It sort of defeats the purpose because if you just leave the ark or leave the fish in the water, it's not like you have to save. It's not like you have to bring an aquarium.
Part of the fun, mate. I'm sorry to spoil this for you. And look, none of this got in the movie. But part of the fun is having an animal that shouldn't be on land. Like you get albatrosses. They're supposed to be flying all the time, and you just
confine them.
and they're just flying in circles. Like they're just doing laps around the ark until they drop dead. That's kind of fun, just to see the limits of an animal species.
Right. Okay.
You get fish, and they're like, we like this. It's a flood. It's finally. It's like we run the earth.
Yeah, we're home.
And you're like,
Finally.
ha 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 ha, watching them flop around and just die there. The whole species dead.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
Look, it's really fun. And I'm not sociopathic because they're not my species.
Right, okay,
so I'm
so-
not supposed to look out for them.
Right. So now, how do you vote in this scenario? Because you love fish, you like the idea of guns.
The problem is I just don't believe in democracy. And I don't believe in voting. I think I'm an anarchist. And I don't believe in supporting the electoral system.
thought you
So
were
I can't
libertarian.
vote. I can't vote. Well, no, that was George Zimmer.
Yeah, look, anarchists and libertarians agree on a lot of issues, but not everything.
I think we agree on just enough. But look, I'm not going to vote either way, but I'm
so you're
saying
not gonna vote.
what side I would donate money to
Uh-huh.
is that definitely the one that's raining fish burgers for a month.
Okay.
Because I want to be able to float on it, and I can't wait to see after the flood is over. I can't wait to see the rainbow of just fish oil.
Okay, great. So, but
Promise from God.
unfortunately, because you cannot vote, you're disqualified.
I donated money to the pro. To
That's okay, but you're disqualified.
And I'll raise awareness.
Okay.
Is there
Still-
a rainbow at the end of Noah?
Oh yeah, is that like the happy ending at the end of Noah?
Look, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's kind of it's coming.
Okay.
But what you don't understand is the way the rainbow's delivered to you.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
wait
really?
to-
Can you just spoil it though?
Yeah, sure. We came up with new colors.
New colors?
We came up with new colors that are outside the visual spectrum.
Wow, this is amazing. So people are going to see new kind of special effects, new colors at the end of Noah.
Well, look, we wanted to surprise people. We were like, how do we get that perfect color that's right between red and brown, like a ruddy thing that you don't normally see in the sky?
Right.
So we got a microscopic, like a camera, like a little camera, like a medical camera, and it went inside my colon, and we got footage of that. That's one of the rainbow colors.
Okay, well that sounds
You
fascinating.
would never know
It's like a
where it's
burgundy.
from. Yeah, it's
Burgundy.
exactly. It's a red wine, so it's earthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. So George, how do you like to vote?
Look, I have to vote. I have to vote for the guns rating for one day.
Why is that?
Why? Because you're going to like the way you shoot.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
I should have known. Okay, great. So we have 3 people for the guns and 1 person who abstains.
I don't abstain.
Well, you're disqualified. What was that, Rad?
Do you vote?
Oh, I don't vote. No.
But do you have an opinion? Do you want to share? Do you care?
Wow, no one's ever asked me that before. This is unprecedented.
I thought we weren't allowed to ask any more questions.
Well, that's true. I do have to dock you some points for that, Rad. 500 points.
Matt, you're such a kiss ass.
I'm trying to stay by the rules, and I got penalized. So what?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Matt.
Scott, is there any way that points could be undocked?
That, unfortunately, is a question I'm going to have to dock.
Sure it is. But I bet there's a way to undock those points. Go ahead and knock me down.
I'm docking you 2 points.
All right, 2 points. That's an easy deficit to make up. Hold
All
on.
right. You've all answered the. Okay, come on, George, get away! Stop eclipsing me in shadow, please.
You're going to like the way you dock, I guarantee it.
All right. Did I dock you points, by the way, Mad?
Yeah, you did. Well, but you didn't tell me how many though.
Oh yeah, it was 750. Okay, so Mad, you're at negative 750. Rad, you're at negative 500, and George, you're negative 2.
Yes.
Russell, you've abstained. You cannot vote.
Look, I think I rose above the conflict.
Right now, you all.
I'm in my own arc mentally.
You all voted for the gun scenario, which gets you 1 point. So that takes you to Mad. You're at negative 749. Rad, you're at negative 499. George, you're at negative 1. Now, Russell, you didn't vote. You can't vote, but you're at 0 points, which means you're our winner.
Oh, Russell Crowe always wins.
Disqualified and victorious. That's the kind of champion I am.
Yeah, that's how we play. Would you rather?
14 laps.
Wait, is that what you did today?
I did 14 laps
Around what?
around Los Angeles.
Around Los Angeles?
Yeah, I did 14 laps from Palos Verdes all the way up to Lancaster, Los Angeles County.
Wow.
14 laps.
The greater Los Angeles area?
Swimming.
Swimming? How'd you do that?
Well, you swim up the ocean from Palos Verdes.
Okay.
It's just kind of a shortcut, actually.
Right.
Palos Verdes right up to Malibu, and
Okay.
then Topanga Canyon, there's a little river creek, and you
And then-
swim up that.
And then is there
It's a rough swim. You get a lot of rocks and scratches all over your
then
body.
is there a truck that you get into that has a swimming pool in the back that drives you?
like a whale being transported between.
Okay.
But I have to do laps inside.
You have to do laps while that. Okay, great. Well, that sounds like a workout.
That's a fucking workout.
Why
for
are you so chunky though? I can't figure it out.
Look, you keep you're making these jokes like I'm like a. Like
They're not jokes. It's just observations. I guess it's observational
well, look,
humor though, like Seinfeld.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm the least funny person that's alive.
I had noticed that. Yes.
Plugs and plugs. I take it down to the round town. Doing all that plug and you turn
I don't want to be made to sing.
Wow, that's amazing. You guys added a little remix there. We got
That's a wedding dirge.
We got Rhett doing some backups, and we had I'm not sure what you were doing,
I
Russell.
was doing antediluvian harmony.
Oh, and Matt, you were.
I just felt uncomfortable. I didn't want to be made to sing.
You participated a little bit though.
but just because you gave me, you made me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, that was great.
You know what was fun? I want to say about bringing people on the ark, bringing 2 little monkeys with cymbals on the ark.
That's
they were
fun.
really fun, and
Yeah.
they just
That sounds fun.
They had little fez caps, so they just ran around, ding, 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 ding.
I gotta
This is
say,
gonna be a good
I
movie.
didn't like Russell originally because I thought you seemed really mean and angry.
I always
and
do.
violent.
Yeah, I do, and I am, and I am.
I gotta say, now I like you.
You
I think-
came on board with my violence. I
Right.
just went, look, I'm only violent when someone asks for it, or when justice deserves it. You don't know why.
All right. So, by the way, that was Nick Crefting with a family that plugs together. And if you have a plugs theme, go head on over to earwolf.com and you can get played on this show. And maybe you'll have some famous musicians singing along with you in the future. And that, what an honor. As musicians, what did you guys think of Nick's song?
I thought it was fantastic.
Great. I'm glad that you were the first to speak up, by the way.
No,
As the best musician out of the
Look,
three
I
of you.
think I really am talented, and I'm glad that it's finally being recognized.
What do you play in the band, by the way?
I play It's not really a xylophone. It's the sort of like learn how to play xylophone thing for 3-year-olds.
It's sort of like when the skeletons take their own bones and they start beating on other skeletons. Is it kind of one of those?
I also play the Tom and Jerry trash cans.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
You want to get really pumped up?
What's that, Russell?
Okay.
You want to get really pumped up?
Sure.
No, I don't.
Here's my best advice to you, man.
Okay.
When you get out on the stage, own it. You get out there and look at the people, and you go, "I'm tired of being put upon. I'm tired of being pushed around."
Russ, I think Matt's doing okay. I mean, he's doing pretty good.
Did you call him Rust, by the way?
Well, yeah, we're friends now because I.
Okay.
Look, Rick, go put your face in your own fucking ass. Okay, I'm talking to Matt right now, and I've got some advice for you, mate.
You don't
Go out there and look at the audience. Look at the audience in their eyes while you're grabbing them by the balls. You know.
Okay.
This is the guy that sings for 30 Odd Foot of Grunts.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Look, as a musician to a musician, let me give you a piece of advice, Matt.
As a musician, you should respect his musical advice.
I do.
Look, go out there and sing the fucking songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make it sound good.
Make it sound good. That's
my
not bad
advice.
advice. Make it sound good.
Thanks, Mr. Crowe.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
So, Russell, Noah, obviously coming up. And
Actually, no. I think I've done enough promoting for that.
all right. So then, also George, what do you?
I want to
anything
promote my band.
Oh, 30 Odd.
30 odd guys. I forget what it. Who gives a fuck? Just look me up and listen to my music.
All right. So go to mistakenforstrangersmovie.com.
Come listen to my music 2 by 2 if you want to survive the coming disaster.